Hey, what's up? Ha! Damn it, Dale. What in the hell? I got a little something for him. Car up! Dale?
Yes, sir.
Funky bunch.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's going on, brother? All right. Are you two? One? We're whatever you want to do, brother. Let's go. Bye, Tate.
The Texas Stars are hoping that this is not the last home game of this playoff run. In order for that to be the case, they will need to win out in this series tonight and then the 2 games in Abbotsford if they're able to force a Game 6 and a Game 7. The Stars have had 7 different 3-game winning streaks or more in the regular season and 1 in the playoffs thus far. And they'll need to find a way to do it again to keep their hopes alive at a Calder Cup. Left wing corner, here's Luke Chris. He's challenged by Carlson. He's played to the point, kept in with the skate by Willanen. He'll set up. Now it's swept over to Baines, left circle, back to Willanen, tapped over to Nielsen, top of the right circle, and here's Willanen again. Willanen pulls it back to the right point. Now Baines centers up at the blue line. Stick handles over to the right wing and drops it for Willanen. Here's Linus Carlson in the left circle, their leading scorer in these playoffs and in this series. Quick shot is blocked in front and cleared by Kyle Loft. Shot came from Nielsen. Stars get the clear. Carlson will motor right back in. Linus Carlson down toward the corner. Up to the point. Here's Kirill Kudratsev. He'll swing it for Sammy Blais. Right circle. That's tipped by Emilio Peterson. Down low to Sasson, who's crunched by Petrovic. Blais works it back up top with 30 seconds left on the penalty. Kudratsev. Blais. Right circle. Fires. It's blocked by Petrovic. Back to the near boards. Kudratsev down low to the corner again. Jammed up the wall. Emilio Peterson tries to clear. Knocked down by Ritskovian. He does get it the length of the ice. And the Stars will change all 4 with just 10 seconds before Huru returns from the penalty box. 17-15 left. First period, Game 5. Here's Max Sasson carving through center. Right wing into the Texas zone. Lob down in behind the Stars net by Chase Waters. Big hit thrown by Chris on Sasson. Carroll finds it in his skates, outlets it to McKenzie. He'll lead it up ice to Huru, fresh out of the penalty box, but it was picked off at the center red line and dumped back in shortly. Stars will now escape. Here's Chris, right wing. He feeds it in around the Abbotsford net, manned by Shelovs. Canucks clear it right to the center.
Where do you guys come from?
Well, you know, Tate was too slow. Just kidding. We'll see you, Carl. They're coming.
Dumped in by Huru. He'll head to the bench on a change. Guillaume Brisebois with the puck now for the Canucks. Up the right wing side for Nathan Smith. Smith will swing it across the rink for Nielsen, who had to catch it on his backhand, and there's a penalty coming behind the play. Abbotsford interfered with Curtis McKenzie in the Canucks zone, and the Stars will get their first chance at the Pluckers power play here in Game 5. It's going to be Brisebois, the veteran defenseman, at 3:34 for interference. Stars power play was 1 for 3 on Wednesday, 3 for 7 during the last 2 games against a penalty kill that had gone 39 for 40 up to this point in the playoffs. Texas has found a way to score against Shelovs in this Abbotsford penalty kill during these home games of this Western Conference final. See if they can get off to an early start. Ritskovian, Hughes, Lind, Blumel, Capobianco. That's the top power play group for Texas. Face-off won by the Stars. Lind to the point for Capobianco. Drops it for Hughes. Into the circle for Lind and back to his buddy Cameron Hughes. Hughes walks down low to Ritskovian. Bouncing puck knocked away momentarily by Shelovs. In behind the net's Hughes. Right wing side's Blumel. He'll tap it back to the point for Capobianco. He'll go back to Blumel, top of the right circle. Blumel down low. Ritskovian out front. Backhand, he scores! Tied for the league lead now with 9 goals in these playoffs. the Dudley Garrett Award winner as the AHL's most outstanding rookie, has another one. Justin Ritzkovian makes it 1-0 on the power play, 3 minutes and 56 seconds into Game 5. A little backhander that fooled Shilovs. He thought Ritzkovian was going to complete the spinorama perhaps and pull that to his forehand, but he released it with his back facing the net on his backhand, and it went 5-hole. And it's a great start for Texas for the second game in a row. Power play goal early in the first 5 minutes of play. It'll be Ritzkovian from Blumel, and I'm not confident on a secondary assist. Justin Ritzkovian continues to light up the AHL in the Calder Cup playoffs. What a year he has had. 60 points in the regular season. Now up to 18 in just 13 playoff games. Stars will bring Jack Becker's line onto the ice with Peterson and Strangis. They're announcing the goal now for this crowd at the HEB Center at Cedar Park. Ritzkovian from Blumel and Capabianco at 3:56. Stars' fourth power play goal in the last 3 games. Carlson gets it out to center for Max Sasson, in front of the Canucks bench. He works it back to Linus Carlson. They'll dump it into the Texas zone. Down into that far corner, worked around the boards to Antonio Strangis, who has 2 goals in this series so far. Taken back, though, by the Abbotsford captain, Chase Waters, and he'll put pressure on Petrovic in the Texas zone, but the Stars get possession of it. Lobbed out by Loft, across the rink. Brisebois gathers it, leads it back in to try to catch the Stars on a change. Here's Dino Kambites in behind the Stars net. Kambites out there with Blais and Waters on this 4th line for Abbotsford. Sammy Blais with the puck. Hellberg comes out of his crease to play it back into the corner. Worked around the net to the near side. Semenoff hustles after it now. Brisebois closes him off. Now Blais shot catches Brisebois. Kept in by Kudratsev, and he fanned on a shot. And back comes Wheatcroft the other way. Trey Taylor will bring it toward the Abbotsford zone. Wheatcroft in on the left wing. Kudratsev finds the puck in the corner. Reverses it up to the half wall. And now it's a fight for it. Stars will come away with the puck. Centering up's Taylor. Right circle. Chris centers, and Shilov's got the blocker on that pass. Saucered over to Wheatcroft. Canucks take the puck back. Wheatcroft delivers a check there. And it's thrown back into the Texas zone. Fluttering puck down into the corner. Catches a broken stick as the Stars will corral it. Kyle Capabianco. 14:15 to go, first period. 1-0 Texas on the power play goal from Justin Ritzkovian, his 9th of these playoffs. And the Stars were offside at the line. McKenzie released it right at the whistle. Whistle kind of came delayed, but the Stars were off. Somebody jumped. And the face-off will come back outside the zone. 14:10 to go in this first period, 1-0 in Game 5. Our officiating crew tonight, Grady Hamilton and Morgan McPhee are our 2 referees. The 2 lines people tonight are Dylan Bluchis and Jeremy Foucher. Ritzkovian's line is out there with McKenzie and Lind for Texas. Face-off won by Abbotsford. Ty Mueller's line's out there with Klimovich and Baines. Down into the Texas zone. Chris behind his net to the left wing side for Capabianco. He took a hard hit as the puck's kept in at the point. Ritzkovian back through the middle for Lind. Broken up by Jet Wu at the center red line. Turned back over. Big open ice collision. I don't think they saw each other, but Capabianco and Baines barreled into each other at the center red line. Now Mueller in his own end. Pressure put on by Ritzkovian. Spun around the Abbotsford net. Here's Kyle Loft. Down low to the corner. It's Cole Lind. Lind trying to fend off Wu as the puck's thrown around the boards. Hustling over was Petrovic, but he'll have to chase it back into his own end. Alex Petrovic's 3rd game of this series, coming down from the Dallas Stars after playing in 17 Stanley Cup playoff games for Dallas on their run to the Western Conference Finals. The first season ever in the Stars organization that both Dallas and Texas have made the conference finals in the same year, making Alex Petrovic the first player in franchise history to play in the conference finals in the Stanley Cup playoffs and the Calder Cup playoffs in the same year. Here's Artu Huru. He'll lift it into the Abbotsford zone, knocked down by Mancini. They'll bank it off the glass and right back out into the Texas zone it comes. Michael Carroll with the puck to Trey Taylor, the rookie out of Clarkson. Will crisscross through center, right wing Matej Blumel into the zone. Back to Taylor, and it's chipped over the net, deflected by Mancini. Back into the right wing corner. Now Sasson will escape up the left wing as Becker tries to stay close. Taylor in his own end reverses it up the boards by the benches. into some skates, and back come Abbotsford into the Texas zone. Linus Carlson poke check, and again it's Becker leading it to center. Now an odd man rush for the Stars. Here's Strongest into the zone, right circle, back door. Shelov's a big save with the right pad on Emilio Peterson. Good look by Strongest, and Shelov's got that right pad over to the far post, and this is going to be a delay of game penalty on the Canucks. They cleared the play without catching anybody's stick or the glass, and Kirill Kudryavtsev is going to have to sit for 2 minutes. And the suddenly hot Texas Stars power play again will go to work after scoring on their first opportunity. Justin Ritzkovian, the only goal here so far in Game 5. 12:10 left in the first period, and the Stars will go back to the power play when we return. You're listening to the Calder Cup playoffs or watching on AHL TV.
Are Texas bugs bugging you? Let veteran-owned and operated Green Pest Guys win the war on bugs. Green Pest Guys uses only eco-friendly products such as essential oils inside, so you don't have to choose between the safety of family and pets or getting rid of those creepy crawlers. When you're ready to conquer those irritating insects, call Green Pest Guys at 512-456-0404 or visit us online at greenpestguys.com. And just remember, at Green Pest Guys, we never surrender.
For the commute around town or a road trip across Texas, Volvo cars and SUVs have been thoughtfully crafted to elevate every journey with more comfort, more luxury, and more safety for everyone. Volvo cars are made to protect people and our planet, with all electrified models ranging from mild hybrid to pure electric. Volvo Cars of Austin has the new car to meet your needs and lifestyle. Visit us online at volvoaustin.com.
The Texas Stars head back to the power play where they're 1-for-1 tonight, leading the Abbotsford Canucks 1-0 in Game 5. The Stars must win to force a Game 6, which would be Sunday back in British Columbia. Justin Ritzkovian with his 9th goal of these playoffs from Blumel and Capobianco. Abbotsford fans on a clearing attempt, and the Stars try to pounce, but the Canucks get it back, and it's banked off of Blumel and out to center. And now Texas will get onside. Kirill Kudryavtsev is serving the penalty for delay of game. And here's Blumel skating out towards center ice. 3 goals in his last 2 games coming into this Game 5. Had 3 goals prior in the postseason. All of his goals have come in the first period on home ice in this series. Capobianco to the right wing for Lind. He'll lift it down low off of a Canuck stick into the corner. Bounces to the ice. Capobianco tied up by Hirose. Getting it free is Hughes now in the left corner. Up to the point, Blumel. Blumel stick handles, finds Lind as the Canucks try to close in. Blumel works it across the blue line. Now Capobianco got to fire it in around the net for Hughes. Out front, wrap around and a save by Shelov's. And this puck will split the Stars players at the point and out. All the way down as Hellberg will play it. A minute left on the penalty time to Kudryavtsev. Back in comes Lind. Leaves it for Blumel. Spins on the right wing wall. Ritzkovian now. Left circle. Capobianco in front. Hughes, and he tried to chip it to Blumel. It hopped over his stick. He'll recover it. Now Lind behind the net. Left wing wall, Cameron Hughes. Down low to Lind. Up top, it's Capobianco, and here's Blumel on the right wing with 40 seconds left in the power play. Hughes on the goal line. Out front, Ritzkovian, saved by Shelov's. And he pounces on the rebound quickly. Hits the whistle with 35 seconds left as Hughes was hammered at the edge of the crease well after the whistle. Slow to get back to his feet. 10:45 to go in the first period. 35 seconds left on Kudryavtsev's penalty. Stars will bring their second power play group onto the ice. Cameron Hughes leads the AHL in the Calder Cup playoffs with 19 points coming into this Game 5. And with a goal and an assist on Wednesday, Hughes became just the 17th player in the league's history to have 50 or more playoff assists. And that's a stat credited to Patrick Williams, who found that gem. There's no way I was digging that one up. But Cameron Hughes joined some pretty elite company in a league that has been around for nearly a century. 17 players ever have had 50 or more Calder Cup playoff assists. Hughes has done it in the last 3 postseasons. Coachella Valley the last 2 years, in Texas this year. Here's R2 Huru, a shot up high over the net into the glass as Strongest tries to corral it on the half wall. Strongest battling with Brisebois. Down low to McKenzie, back up to the point, Trey Taylor. Keeps it in, walks the blue line, throws it to the front, skips into the left pad of Shelov's, and back with the puck is Strongest, working it around the net to Huru on the left wing. 12 seconds left in the power play. A shot into the equipment of Shelov's. It sat on the doorstep for a second. McKenzie finds it now. Huru again. Stranges in the right circle. 5 seconds to work. Taylor looking inside. Taylor tries a shot that's tipped up into the glass and works around the boards to the half wall. Out of the box comes Kudratsev. It's 5-on-5 again. McKenzie behind the net. Into the crease and off the stick of Shilovs. Mancini scoops it up and he'll race the other way. Victor Mancini into the Texas zone. Mancini guides it in around Hellberg's net. Stars now 1 for 2 on the power play. Teams are back to even strength. 1-0 Texas here in game 5. Dumped in by Huru. It's the second time he's took a massive hit. That time Sammy Blais delivered it. Blais did not play in game 4 on Wednesday. Back in the lineup in place of Ty Glover tonight. Petrovic at his own blue line avoids Blais. This is dumped back in by Dino Kambites, and Hellberg will slow it up behind his net. 9.5 minutes left, first period here in game 5. Stars up 1-0. Abbotsford leads the series 3-1. The winner of this series will get Charlotte in the Calder Cup Finals. The Checkers waiting and watching. If there's a popcorn shortage in this country, it's because the Charlotte Checkers are taking it all. Trying to see who they play in the Calder Cup Finals beginning next week on Friday the 13th at Bojangles Coliseum. Texas is hoping they can stage a comeback and stave off elimination tonight to force a game 6. Off to a pretty good start, 1-0 Stars here in game 5. We'll be right back. You're listening to Texas Stars Playoff Hockey.
Hey Stars fans, Sean Fronty Coffee Company is the preferred coffee of the Texas Stars at HEB Center at Cedar Park. Sean Fronty Coffee Company offers a wide array of roasts, blends, and coffee drinks. Next time you're at a Stars game, stop by the coffee cart behind section 104 and try it yourself.
Bond Motor Works is the preferred German auto repair, performance modifications, and tuning shop of the Texas Stars, located just north of the HEB Center in Liberty Hill.
One-timer, he scores! The man cannot be stopped.
For more information or to schedule a service, visit their website bondmotorworks.com, or you can give them a call at 737-307-7007.
Texas and Abbotsford, up until this Western Conference Finals series, had never played each other in the regular season or the playoffs since the Canucks opened up in 2021-22. And this series has been oh so close from the get-go. 3 one-goal games, a couple of overtime games. And it has been a thrilling series for hockey fans, not only fans in the Lone Star State and up in British Columbia, but neutral fans that have tuned in to see the top 2 teams left in the Western Conference. Both were 2 seeds heading into their division playoffs. The Stars upended the 1 seed Milwaukee in 5 games, and Abbotsford knocked off the 1 seed Colorado in 5 games. Both of those deciding game wins were on the road. Here's Capobianco emerging from behind his net. Semenoff up the left wing into the zone. Ritzkovian left circle, shoots up high. That goes wide of the net. Back to the right wing side. And Jujar Kara gets rid of it, finds Carlson through the middle of the ice and into the Texas zone. DiGiuseppe, but it's knocked down by Caro. Taken back by Carlson. He has his stick lifted by Ritzkovian. Caro up the right wing for Matthew Semenoff. He's in the lineup in place of Anthony Romano tonight for Texas. Dropped off by Taylor. Left circle, Ritzkovian fires. That's blocked. Never made it to Shilovs. Trey Taylor gathers it again. It trickles to center, and the Stars have to avoid pressure. Caro does just that. And Christian Wolanin in his own end will play a D-to-D for Mancini. Now Sasson up the middle of the ice. Forced to turn back from McKenzie. And Brisebois will lob it in towards Hellberg's net. Takes a couple of hops. Hellberg sweeps it aside. Michael Carroll throws it up the right wing for Lind. And now Lind has to avoid a couple of Canucks. He does. And Brisebois in his own zone will find Kudratsev. It's tipped into the Texas end by Arshdeep Baines. Michael Carroll back around the boards. Here's Baines. He's dumped by Petrovic. And it comes toward the crease where Hellberg stopped the puck. Caro scoops it up. Here's Cameron Hughes. And out comes Huru with some speed. R2 Huru into the Abbotsford zone. Stick handles to his backhand. Turns on the left wing wall. Up top for Loft. Spinorama into the high slot. Loft gets around a couple of forwards. Into the circle towards the net. Centers, and Huru fanned on the one-timer as he was handcuffed. He was on his offhand. Back come the Canucks in transition. Arshdeep Baines cuts into the slot. He fires. Save Hellberg. Rebound loose, and Hellberg has it with 7:08 left in the first. Stars with an 8-2 shots advantage, and they lead 1-0. Some end-to-end action. If Huru was a left-handed shot, that might have been a goal right into a wide-open net. Kyle Loft with a tremendous play in the offensive zone.
Hell yeah. I slowed for that turn where I thought we should have turned, but it was not right. And then I never really caught back up, and then that pedal strike, I was like, son of a bitch.
Well, you were walked into the same pace that
Yeah.
How long did this turn feels like this could go 130R or something like that?
Yeah. Took my hand off the bar just now to get a sip and almost lost it again. Like, what the hell? I'm going slower. Slowing. Tate's gonna be like, I see how you are, trader. I normally follow him because he likes to haul ass and it's fun. I saw you and I'm like, I gotta go catch this guy. Hell yeah. What's it? Yeah, I bought that giant Trans X and it's fun, but it's just not for me. And I'm having a hard time selling it. I mean, just because the market's weird, but it is what it is. And some people don't want it because it's 27.5, and I'm like, man, it's more nimble, I think. I don't know.
I've been having them all. This thing feels great. I've been absolutely good with it.
I've never driven one, so I can't. I guess if your mind's set, 29 up front for rolling over rocks and stuff, and then the torquiness of the rear end, I don't know how you. So.
Because it technically has like smaller wheelbase, smaller radius too.
Chain stay.
It takes an arc smoothly, more smoothly than a 29er.
Right.
And so like it even feels better on the lip of the jump.
I was gonna say, what about coming down? Like you gotta get some speed probably, which no problem in the e-bike department.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, honestly, for like that jump down, like there's usually trail speed in it. So
Yeah.
So once you play in the jumps, you don't really have to pedal too much to think about it.
Yeah. He's letting us through, huh? Thank you. Is that English? Is she speaking English? Say again.
Whenever I do it, it doesn't bump like that so bad until I'm in boost. But yeah, I'm trying to get more disciplined about it.
I just take all my torque off the pedals and just move the, because you gotta shift, move the pedals to shift. But I just pull torque off, let it shift 1 second, and then back on it. I don't know the characteristics of that motor, but sometimes there's a little bit of a delay in the torque sensor on the pedals, and varies depending on which mode you're in too. So I find that on this bike, I just put it in normal mode, and it takes the weight out a little bit. I'm it.
Devo suspension on the rim motor.
Yeah.
So it's nice having a top 38 again.
Yeah, well, this is This was good bang for the buck. Lyric, next T. Lyric Select or whatever, XT.
Yeah.
And Yamaha's motor, PWX3. So they just screwed up marketing this thing, and
That's weird.
they
Because
clearance them all out. Like,
Yamaha does pretty much everything we do.
right.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
What's up, Tim? What's up, Matt?
All right. Oh, this is the turnoff from the 14 mile. I'm assuming. And this is the 19 mile.
Yeah, are you up for it?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Does your bike have one of these? Come on. You're like, I need the battery, man. I got it for you. Yeah, the most challenging part is the bell. I think I killed most of my battery riding with you just now, then I have the entire rest of the...
How much do you have?
It shows 3 out of 4 bars, whatever that means.
You got 3 out of 5.
Okay. This is old school. This technology's, shoot, well, 3-4 years old. But it,
I don't know. I think this is definitely an older generation bike.
lift. I don't know who's behind me. I thought somebody was behind me. Almost followed him. I love bikes. I don't like climbs. I'm not gonna get a trail bike or XC bike for the climbs. I'm all about the downhill shit. The enduro, the freaking G-outs, the chunk, the speed. That's just me, man.
Have you ridden Westy yet?
I know. Well, no. I used to work out there. I'm familiar, but I'm not on a bike.
You gotta go do that.
Oh, dude, I want to do that. I want to do Walnut. I want to do friggin' what's the other one? Brushy.
Yeah, bro.
I want to do frig. There's just so much. Right?
Disc is fun as shit too, especially on the e-bike.
Yeah, Reimer Rant, not Westlake, Lakeway. That, I hear is the shit.
Oh,
I want to go, man.
but that's the only place I've ever tried on a bicycle.
Everyone's like, you need to go with somebody that knows the shit, and then that's the only way you'll have fun. Because if you're out there, you're like, some of it's a little dicey, right? And then you watch somebody do it, and I'm like, oh hell, I gotta go. I gotta do that, man. It looks badass.
But more importantly, it's just a lot of elevation and technical elevation.
Yeah.
And
All right, this is. Have a good one, man. You want to go ahead?
nobody gets left behind.
Yeah. It might be me. I don't know. If I eat it, I'll catch up. I don't know the route, but that's part of the game, right?
Go out about a mile, turn under mode pack, come back a mile.
Oh, right on. Easy money. Car back. Got another one behind you. I guess we're in it. He's going left, right. We're good. Easy money. Yeah, this ain't gonna this thing's gonna die any second now. This camera.
I'm assuming that's what we're taking down.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Whoa. See that vulture just in there shrinking out of that tub of water.
I missed it, man. Yeah, I started recording these rides because one, I have a blast, and when you tell people, they're like, what, and they don't get it.
Right.
And then when I, go over the bars, I can see where I screwed up. Knock on wood.
Is that wrong?
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's all so clear now.
Yeah. Knock on wood. Since I've had the camera, nothing's happened.
Nice.
Yeah. So I should just wear it even though it's not recording. Just, you know, good luck charm. I love the sound of the rebound, the compression. My rebound knob's making a little clickety-clack sound. Tate makes fun of me. He's like, I can tell when you're behind me. I hear click, 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 like your battery's loose. I'm like, nah, it ain't the battery. Plastic cover, maybe. Go ahead. Something might be real. My $6,000 bell. Hike her up. On your left. 2 more on your left. Hike her up. 2 more on your left. I try to be nice. Go ahead. Ben, right?
Yep.
All you, brother. After all, you got the... He's got the mat. Yeah, I found the pin out on the motor, and I hardwired a damn light.
No way.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, you can't do that. You can't. I'm like... Got the connector from either Mauser or DigiKey or something and soldered it. Heat shrink, put it in, zip tie it, make it right, you know. And then once they said I couldn't do it, they saw me do it, then they're like, oh, it's just gonna kill your battery, you dumbass, blah, blah. Whatever. 20-mile crank and dranks all at night with my light on 1,000 lumens and I got half battery left. And then they shut up. Magic, if they got quiet. Forums, Facebook's great, man. It's